Hello, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I'm here with our daily reading for Monday, the 10th of December, 2018. We are using the Tattoo Tarot deck today. We had 3 cards come off the bottom of the deck. So for our theme of the day, it must be pretty important if they're falling off. Okay, first card, 9 of Pentacles. I believe in the weekly forecast, this is the first card in our theme of the week. So great connection there. Thank you, tarot cards. This is the independent person, usually a woman in her garden looking very serene, and she's got it all together. She's self-made, she's an entrepreneur, she's living the rewards of her efforts and living a bit luxuriously as well. And the thing I love, and I always tell you this about the 9 of Pentacles or coins, is that woman's got a wild streak. It's not obvious, but she has no trouble engaging it. So, next card is the 9 of Cups. So we may be engaging our wild streak today. There's emotional wish fulfillment. We have 2 9s, super spiritual energy, so a lot of universal support at hand for us. And this is manifestation in process. And then we have 2 of Cups. Beautiful. So, 2 parts here. In the 9 of Pentacles, we're going from single to coupled. So there's something going on within beloved relationship for a lot of you. If you're already coupled, there's a deepening of that connection. If you have a love interest there that you have been manifesting a deeper connection with, that's happening there with the 9 of Cups. And then in a different arena, the 2 of Cups can also mean a business partnership, a career collaboration. So with the 9, this would be joining forces with someone else to work on a project. And with the 9 of Cups involved, this is something that was desired for quite a period of time, and now it's happening. Okay, let's see what's going on. Our first card is the King of Coins, Father of the Material. Kings and Queens, there are self-mastery cards. This king is generous, reliable. He also keeps his eye on the unfolding energies. He is very dedicated to what is happening in the now and how it will continue to serve in the oncoming. He's very focused on that. And in relationship, he gives you his full attention. When you are together, you are completely connected. He pays attention to everything. When issues come up, you address them quickly, which is something that many of you have been manifesting in your relationships. We've had cards for weeks that have been encouraging us to do things different if we want something different, which means good communication, and that's definitely here. Let's see what's next. 3 of Cups. Yes. Okay, 2 parts on this card as well. This is beautiful communication, and it's exciting, it's happy, it's a celebration. In beloved relationship, this is talking about it as opposed to not talking about it. Ooh, knocking over crystals. This is making something public. So if you and your partner have not been sharing that you are connected with one another, you just wanted to see where it was going to go, if it was going to take root. Now it's taking root and you're actually talking about it amongst yourselves and with other people. And this is something that came out of the weekly forecast as well. So I love that it's continuing into our Monday message. On the career or how you are of service aspect, this is a collaboration that is now public and being celebrated. I feel like this is a light at the end of the tunnel situation on the career front. So you've been diligently efforting, working on this project, and now it's at a point where it can be shared. Let's see what comes next. 6 of Cups. Beautiful. Soulmate card. Reconciliation card. I love this. Okay, it's really, this reading today is really lining up with the weekly forecast. From the theme of the week, Sunday into Monday. This card is summarizing those days. Excuse me. This reading is summarizing those days. My goodness. I have to admit, I am having an extension of Mercury retrograde personally. So many people say there's an overlap once it goes direct. There's a bit of a shadow, you know, it kicks the door on the way out. That's happening to me. Finding it hard to speak. Oh, among other things. I've had mechanical difficulties too. Anyway, I don't want to get away from this. So just bear with me as I try to string it all together. It's there in my intuition. It's there in my heart space, but articulating it is a little bit of a challenge for me. So, reconciliation on this card. This can be people coming into our now that we have not seen for a long time. This can be reconciliation among soulmates. So I feel here that there could be a period of quiet where things were not discussed, or there was a withdrawal or a pulling away within connection or within relationships. But now things are coming back together, which is lovely. I love that there's a heart in this cup too. There's victory, there's success in this card. Joyous celebration. It's like this 3 doubled. And then you have the 9, so that's the 3 tripled. Oh, look, and another 3. 3 of Pentacles. This is more self-mastery. Love that it's under the King. I love that it's in the same suit. It shows progression. This is bringing our talent and our skill within communication and connection with the people who mean the most to us at this time and the projects that mean the most to us at this time. We're really using our self-mastery in the now, and it's creating rewards in the now and reward in the oncoming. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. This showed up in the weekly forecast as well. I do believe it was in the theme of the week. This is the card that indicates where we've started to mark time rather than be in a state of allowing. We've started to mark time on things. So this tells me that there are those of us who still feel like they're in a period of allowing, or dare I say it, waiting. Don't wait. Just go right to allow. It keeps the energy moving. Waiting seems to be, it brings the energy of a pause button, which isn't cool. It's uncomfortable. It frustrates us. So we need to keep the energy flowing, which is why we move into allowing, and the 7 of Coins is the perfect reminder of that, because this is the card where we look at the road we've been traveling, excuse me, and we start like negotiating a bit with the universe. Well, I've done all this, so why hasn't this manifested? Once we get into that, it turns into a mental trap, and we experience frustration and disappointment. So this is the perfect reminder to come back to allowing, come back to harmony, come back to your beautiful focus, your loving heart space focus on exactly what it is you are in the middle of manifesting. Because some of you don't have this evidence over here in the theme of the day or on the weekly forecast, the theme of the week. Some of you are not seeing or tangibly experiencing that energy. So you end up in the 7 of Pentacles state of being, and that can cause frustration. So this card is the reminder to get back to allowing, being in your heart space. I'm reminded of this little quote here. I'm going to put this with the 7. This comes from the messages from Abraham as channeled by Esther Hicks. 17 seconds of pure thought, which is you being in your heart space, you know, heart and mind beautifully connected, okay? And in that emotional upwelling feeling, so think of a moment that's really sweet. So many of you have kids, you know, when they're finally quiet and they're sleeping and you look at them and your heart just like expands and you're so in love with them and they're peaceful, and it's that feeling. So you know what I'm talking about. You can make the connection there. If you don't have kids, I'm sure you do it with your pets. You look at them and they're just so sweet, and you know, your heart goes out. So 17 seconds of that and pure thought is the equivalent of 2,000 action hours. So if you could imagine, if you're all up in your head and you're all, oh, I have to do, I have to do, I have to do, I have to go. That would be 2,000 hours of that, which you could take care of in 17 seconds if you stayed in that heart space. This is what we're talking about here. This is what the 7 is inviting. So double that at 34 seconds of pure thought. It's the equivalent of 20,000 action hours. So I think you get the point here. So when you feel that you're at the 7 of Pentacles experience with your own self, you want to get into the 17 seconds or the 34 seconds, or I think it tops out on that quote at 68 seconds. That's just over a minute. That's a minute and 8 seconds could give you the equivalent of 2 million action hours. So when you find yourself at the 7 of Pentacles, now you know what to do. Okay. Oh, and then we have the Queen of Coins, the mother of the material. Look at this. We have a couple. We have a couple. And we have a couple taking it public. And they're soulmates, twin flames. Beautiful. Now, in terms of your career, this again is a harmonized collaboration that's going public. And it is rewarding in the now and rewarding in the long-term oncoming. That's what I feel here. So, King and Queen of Pentacles, Mother and Father of the material. This means that we have all the resources, skills, and talents, 3 of Coins, to be in the flow with all that is manifesting for us in the now. That's a fantastic Monday message, and I'm going to leave it there. I don't think we should elaborate on this. It's perfect. If you need elaboration, go to the weekly forecast. It's time-stamped for you. I know I've mentioned it a lot, but it's just because this is so connected to that reading. It's kind of amazing. So because all of you have been asking for more romance oracle card information in the readings, I'm going to do 3 of the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards. So what do we most need to know in terms of love and romance today? First card. It is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Yeah. Flirt, play, have fun, be witty, laugh together. Ooh, a jumper. This card keeps showing up. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. This speaks to the bond, the connection, and the expansion of it. You feel it in your soul energy. Celebrate that. 3 of Cups. And then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, you know, when you're with your partner, work, or beloved, turn the phone off every now and then. Don't allow those interruptions, because when you have this king and this queen giving you their full attention, when you're in a relationship and you are giving 100% of who you are, you want that reciprocated. So remove the distractions from your environment. Okay, what do we want to do next? I'm going to do some of these healing runes too. These have been lovely. So what is the healing energy that we could use today? This is the Celestial Origin healing runes. Look at this. And with all these coins on the table, we get universal abundance. So tap into universal abundance. Add that to your manifestation list. Get in the flow with that. All right, we're going to go to our angel answer cards now. This is your opportunity to ask a question. Honestly, these cards, and this one has shown up so much recently, romance. I can't ignore it. I'm going to put that with the 2 and the 9s over here because you're all talking about it. It seems to be the #1 topic right now within the next few months. So this deepening connection commitment is in process over the next few months. It's never like a light switch, folks. It never is just like, well, it was not here a moment ago, but it's here now. It's a development. It's a process. And so this connection, this expansion within relationship, this desire for one another is growing. Now, you can apply that to your career as well. The momentum is building, which is beautiful. So that will continue in the oncoming. And then, if you believe, stay connected to your intentions, especially if you're in the 7 of Coins situation. Just remember this little quote here. Do that. You can manage 17 seconds of pure heart space, emotional thought about what it is you desire. So, if you believe, do that. Okay. Last card today, folks, comes from our Notes from the Universe deck. I really love this. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. Isn't that funny? You so rock the universe. Lovely Monday message. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. It's deeply appreciated. And watch your December monthly videos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. They're all up there and in a playlist for you. It'll be linked at the end of this. Check out the weekly forecast as well. It's time-stamped for you, so you can just scroll ahead to the day you want to watch. And that's it for now, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Peace.